welcome back to my channel Namaste with Natalie. In this session we are going to do a ground level flow. Go ahead and find a nice tall seat and place both hands onto your chest and take a deep breath into that region of your body. And repeat. One more deep inhale and exhale. And then go ahead and drop your chin to your chest and gently roll each ear to each shoulder, pausing at any place that feels extra good to you. Then inhale, lift up tall, and go ahead and look over that right shoulder. Then, still looking at that right shoulder, tilt that chin down towards the ground. Then go ahead and inhale to the center, look over to the left shoulder, and then gently tilt that chin to the ground, still facing the left shoulder. Go ahead and come back to center, take a deep inhale, bring the arms up over the head. Imagine there's a wall behind you and bring your elbows back against it. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, bend and open that chest. Inhale, reach to the sky and open the chest. From here, we're going to reach both arms and go ahead and grab that right wrist and lean over to the left side. A little bit further now. Then inhale to the center, switch your wrist, and reach on over to the right. Inhale back to center. Go ahead and clasp your hands together and then place them in front of you, arching your back, bringing your shoulder blades apart. Take a deep breath here. Then with your next inhale, reach the arms up over your head. Then go ahead and unleash those hands, twisting over to the right now. Relax both shoulders and try to look towards the back. Staying where you are, take a deep inhale, exhale, twist just a little further. And then with the next inhale, come on up all the way tall and switch over, twisting to that left side. Try to relax your shoulders. Inhale, elongate that spine, and with your next exhale, twist a little bit more further. And from here, take a deep inhale, and then slowly go ahead and unwind out of this. Inhale, reach the arms up and over. Go ahead and drop that right arm down and lean on over to the left, getting a nice side stretch. Bend that left elbow back and open up towards the sky. Take a deep breath here. And then gently drop the left arm down. And then we're going to switch. The right arm comes up and over, lean on over to the left, and then bend open that right elbow and take a deep breath up towards the sky, pulling that elbow back for a nice chest stretch. Then we're going to go ahead and come on to a tabletop, taking your time, knees under your hips, about hip width apart. Then drop the belly, lift the heart, lift the chest and the bottom up for cow. Take a deep breath here. And then exhale, round the back, drop the head in and tuck the tailbone into cat pose. Then repeat, inhale to cow and exhale to cat. Inhale to cow, really pull those shoulders back, chin up. Exhale to cat. Then from here, we're going to go ahead and circle our hips around and around. And then you can pause and then go the other direction whenever you're ready. Stretching out the medial glutes and just loosening those hips up a little bit. Then find a stable tabletop. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and bring the right leg up and around 3 times. Then on the 3rd time, you're going to swoop it through on the outside of your hands. Go ahead and walk your hips forward and sink down just a little bit, really opening that left inner hip. If you want to go down further, you can. If you're down, go ahead and come on up. Keep that left arm down and reach the right arm up to the sky. If you'd like to go for a deep quad stretch, bend that back left leg and try to reach around onto the ankle and grab it with your hand. Take a deep breath here, or wherever you are, try to relax your jaw and your shoulders and just open up in this stretch. Whenever you're ready to unleash, go ahead and slowly unleash, lean forward. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and bring the hands in and go ahead and walk it back, sending your hips over your left knee. Curl the right toes up towards the sky, hinging from the hips for a nice hamstring stretch here. With your next exhale, see if you can go down just a little bit more into this stretch. Then go ahead and slowly move and shift forward, and then bring that right leg back into tabletop. Then we're going to bring the left knee around 3 times. And then on the third one, go ahead and place it on the outside of that left hand. Thrusting your hips forward for inner hip stretch here. Getting that iliopsoas of the right hip. Dropping the hips, relaxing the shoulders. And if you want to go down, you can go down. If you're down, go ahead and bring both hands up, straightening the arms. Keep the right arm down, then reach the left arm up to the sky. If you would like a right deep quad stretch, go ahead and bend that right knee and grab a hold of it with that left hand. Wherever you are, just breathe, relax your jaw and other areas in your body that you're holding on to tension. Try to smooth out that breath with a deep inhale. Pause, exhale, pause. Then from here, we're gently going to unleash that back leg, bring the arms back, send the hips back over that right knee, curl the left toes towards your nose and hinge from the hips. With your next exhale, try to melt down just a little bit more into it if it's okay for you. Curl those toes up just a little bit more. And then when you're ready, we're going to come on up and out of this, coming all the way back to the tabletop, swooping that left leg back. Go ahead and bring your right arm in front and your left leg behind. Take a deep inhale, reach both up, and then exhale, elbow to the knee 2 more times. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to the knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to the knee, and then reach it back out again and hold. If you can balance, bend that back left leg and grab a hold with that right arm. Kick into it if you want a chest stretch, and it also helps to balance. Deep breath wherever you are. And then gently, we're going to unleash out of this and go to the other side. So this time, the back right leg and left arm. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, elbow to the knee. 2 more times. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to the knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to the knee. Inhale, reach and hold. From here, if you can bend that back right leg and grab a hold of it with your left arm, go for it. Really kicking in for a nice counterbalance and a chest stretch. And then we're all going to come out of this now, gently coming out. This time, let's widen those knees and sink down into a child's pose. Then come on up And from here, we're gonna sink back down again, making any other adjustments you needed to make. Really try to melt into this child's pose. Relax your head, your shoulders, your jaw, and take a few breaths here on your own. Then gently come on up to tabletop. Then from here, we're going to kick the right leg back. Cross it over the left as your right toes are curled under. Kick back into that right heel, and then we're going to walk our arms over and look back at that back right foot over to from the left side. Then come on out of it, and let's do the other side. So left leg kicks back, curl the toes under, cross it over the right leg, kick back into that heel, then walk the arms over to the right, looking back at that left foot. Nice stretch all the way throughout that left side. Then inhale, come back to center. Let's find a plank. Then from here, we're going to shoot up to downward facing dog. Drop both heels down and let yourself sink in. Then feel free to walk your dog. Then sink both legs back. Drop back into a plank. Untuck the toes, shoulders back, and coming into upward facing dog, pull the chest open. If you need to drop your legs and go lower, that's fine. Then back to a downward facing dog. Then we're going to do the same thing here again and plank through to an upward facing dog if you can. Make sure you're squeezing the core so you're not injuring that back. Then go back to a downward facing dog. Then go ahead and find your plank and upward facing dog. From here, drop the knees and find your child's pose, whatever variation you'd like. And come on up to your belly and bring your shoulders and elbows in line into Sphinx. Take a deep breath here, swoop the arms back, working those back muscles. Then lift the legs up if you can. Bend one knee or both and try to grab a hold of your ankles. If not, no worries, but if you have them, try to kick into them and open up the chest and take a deep breath here. Keep holding if you have them. Then whenever you're ready, we're all going to come out. Elbows hug into the sides, push back into them, and find your child's pose. This time we're going to bring our hands into prayer. Bring the elbows in towards each other and the hands towards the head for a nice shoulder stretch. Very slowly, go ahead and come on up into tabletop. Bring the left arm up to the sky, bend that elbow for a chest stretch, and then whenever you're ready, we're going to thread the needle, placing the left arm in between the right arm and right leg. If you'd like to wrap that right arm behind your back, go ahead and place it back there. If your arm's behind you, go ahead and place it back towards where your gaze is. Push on up, and then we're going to transition to the other side. So this time the right arm comes up and back. Swoop it through the left arm and left leg and gently place it down. And if you'd like to wrap the left arm behind your back and try to hook it on the inside of the right leg, go for it. Try to relax wherever you are and just enjoy the benefits of this twist and stretch. Then we're all going to go ahead and come on out of it, up back to the tabletop. And let's transition onto our bottoms. Going into a boat variation here, you can choose whatever works for you. Hands underneath the legs, behind your back, or up off the ground. If you want to advance, the legs become straight. Great job. Gently lower the legs now. Place the hands behind your back, elbows face back, hips come up off the ground. Then gently lower the hips down. Come onto your back. And hold on to the right knee into the chest. If you'd like to extend the left leg, just elongate it. Sweep the hands underneath that right thigh, curl the toes, and then roll around that ankle. Then curl the toes towards your nose and see if you can pull it in just a little bit more. Then from here, bend the left leg, figure four, the right leg on top of it, and pull through underneath the left leg. From here, if you'd like to grab the left ankle and underneath that right leg to an upside down pigeon, you can do so and pull the foot in. Try to flex the foot to keep that knee aligned. Really opening up that right hip here. Then grab two peace fingers with that right hand. Grab that big right toe, bend the knee, open up that hip, and then if you want to kick out, you can kick on out. Go ahead and bend that left knee and open it up to help gravity balance you out, to keep that left hip down. And bring both knees into your chest, rock side to side. And then hold on to the left leg to switch sides here. Sweep the hands underneath the left leg, curl the toes towards your nose, then roll around the ankle. And then go ahead and curl the toes again and bring it in just a little bit more. From here, bend the left knee and then figure forward on top of the right leg. Swoop through underneath that right thigh and pull on in. Try to relax your jaw if you're holding on tension there. Then we're going to do the same thing on this side with that upside down pigeon. If you want to grab underneath that left thigh and the left ankle and then lower the right leg down, you can. Try to again flex that left foot to keep that knee aligned and just open it up. Then grab two peace fingers with your left hand and grab the left toe. Open up the left hip, and then if you can, kick it out. Then bend the right knee, open up that hip, and just kind of let it balance out here. Keep that right hip down and feel the stretch on the inside of the left leg. Then from here, grab two peace fingers with your right hand, bend both legs, and then open up to happy baby. If you'd like to go into a full straddle, go ahead and extend those legs. If you want to rock side to side to massage the back, you can do so too. Then bring the feet together and down. Shake the legs out. Shake them, shake them, shake them. And then lower the legs all the way down. Let's go ahead and lift up into bridge. If you want to go into full wheel, you can go into full wheel, or you can try to clasp your hands behind you, rolling back the shoulders, lifting up the heart, and holding this bridge. Unleash those hands and gently roll the shoulders out, lowering those hips down and bring the knees into your chest. Then drop both knees over to the left, cactus that right arm, and take a deep breath into the right side of your body. Just relax. Then we're going to transition over to the other side, maybe needing to pick up that lower back. Cactusing the left arm now, and taking a deep breath here. Then lifting those knees in and then opening them up with the feet together into butterfly. Go ahead and reach the arms over the head. And open up here and just give in to this moment. Try to take an internal scan from the crown of your head to the base of your feet. Then reach the arms over the head even more, extend the legs. And for the next few moments, just relax here. Whenever you're ready, you can curl into a little ball to the right hand side, or you can come seated tall. Once you're there, take a refreshing inhale in, then swoop the arms over the head, placing your hands into Namaste, bringing them on top of your heart, and take a moment of silent gratification, being thankful for everything you have. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me.